Their power and speed were beyond human.
Right, but they weren't using the Ramda properly, right? So, does that even out? They were more difficult than I also wasn't spamming arts too, so...
They were strong enough before, but now...
It's as though they've completely lost their sense of self.
Get back! Ah! Bastards!
Clown Soleus!
What's going on?
It's like they're living corpses.
Ah! Put all your power into your attacks! Think of them as puppets! Remember everything you've learned up till now! Damn it!
No need to tell us that!
A passing mark.
Are you not the vampire? Because they're not acting like you.
Huh?
It's her.
You see, there is a method to suppress these loathsome creatures. It is rather simple. You only need to temporarily sever their chi from their bodies.
Talismans. Okay. Wow, that's simple. You want to teach us how to do that? I hear there's hundreds more down there. Or a little less than 100 more now at this point. No, actually, no, they're like 50 more or so.
Or something like that. Now, Rean Schwarzer, new class 7. Know this. The current situation is even worse than you may imagine. What lies ahead of you is the nest where it slumbers. The calamity that destroyed Heimdall 900 years ago will reawaken soon.
Really? Okay, we're going that route?
That's...
You mean the legendary Dark Dragon? Are you saying it wasn't destroyed?
No. It was, indeed, slain 800 years ago at the hand of Emperor Hector's Vermilion Knight. But after the Vermilion Castle appeared, and those fools started taking action, its corpse began to stir. Now, the curse of the land gains power, and the dragon's body is rebuilding itself. It is the greatest and most terrible cryptid of all, capable of swallowing the entirety of Heimdall in its darkness.
Screw that!
That may have been possible back then, but now? The beast can chain down human souls to create a nearly endless number of night-touched.
Okay. Chain down humans. So are they not actually dead? So, okay, so the Army of the Dead, it was those Night Touch then, right?
The destruction 200 years ago was caused by only a handful of people exposed to the miasma. However, if it were to spread through Heimdall like a plague, what would happen?
Bad shit!
It would be a pandemic.
Oh, ain't that, hitting a little too close to home at the moment. Okay.
Are you serious?
Use these well. I must take care of my own mission. My covenant from ancient times still holds. You can do as you wish. Emma and company will be here before long.
Oh.
Could Emma replicate these? Now that you've given them to us?
Hold on. So are you really Emma's?
Wait! Can you at least tell me your name this time? If possible, I'd like to hear it from you.
Very well. I am the elder of the Hexen clan, Roselia Milstein. Emma's grandmother, Celine's creator, and the one who taught Vita everything she knows. But you may call me Rose. Farewell for now.
And you're running into there.
This some kind of joke?
Yeah, if you're not dealing with the occult stuff very well, that's fucking with your head. Oh my.
She was kidding about being Emma's grandmother, right?
Well, they're not related by blood, but... Anyway, one thing's for certain. Heimdall is facing a crisis.
Yes.
Rean!
Great timing. Oh, all at the same time. Hey, buddies.
Oh.
Everyone!
This is... What is this overwhelming miasma?
It reminds me of the infernal castle.
I presume those are the Calvardian agents.
Those strips of paper!
What in the world is going on here?
Alright, so...
Rean explains, which is... Oh god, so much explaining to do. Who do you reproduce them, Emma? Mass produce them so that we can use them properly.
What in the world?
Night touched? So you're saying they could spread throughout the whole city?
Okay, does it kill them, though? I want that cleared up. Because, like, yeah, kill or not kill, that's a pretty bad situation, but it is a big difference between the two. Is it just controlling them? Or are they actually dead?
This is way past bad. It's gonna do a heck of a lot more than just cause a panic.
Yeah, but it'd be impossible to evacuate all of Heimdall in time.
You said Emma's grandma went in there already?
Emma, is she really the elder of the Hexen clan?
Yes, she certainly is. The Night Touched have been a big concern of hers since ancient times.
She said she was going to take care of them herself, but maybe she changed her mind. Considering she gave you those talismans.
I was wondering, what are these things?
They're Night Touch sealing talismans. I've heard those strips of paper were developed after the incident 200 years ago. I'm sure you'll find them extremely useful up ahead.
I take that to mean we'll be encountering more of these Night Touched on the other side of that gate.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be quite a number of them waiting for us.
Considering everyone who disappeared during our underground cleanup operation.
And I have a feeling there will be plenty of other fiends besides.
Yes, undoubtedly. You should consider the Dark Dragon Sanctuary even more dangerous than the Infernal Castle.
Ash's reaction is probably the most realistic. Oh boy. Everyone then?
Yeah, but... So what if it is?
You're right. Even if it's more dangerous than the Infernal Castle, we've all grown a lot since then.
Mm-hmm. In mind and body. I know I've been practicing my orbal staff tons.
If the castle was meant to reenact a disaster from the Middle Ages, this is simply the same thing, but from the Dark Ages instead.
Heimdall may be a city with some dark shadows and bad history, but it's also my hometown.
Reenacts from the... That's a good point. You don't think, like, Osborn's doing this, like, on purpose or something like that?
As a member of Class 7, a guardian of the Blaze, and for the sake of my grandmother.
Though noblesse oblige may be a dying creed, I shall fulfill my duty and put an end to this threat.
Protecting the safety of the people is what bracers do.
As a member of Class 7, and a friend of Erebonia, I'll put everything I have into this.
Ooh, me too, me too! Even if the rest of the Intelligence Division is sitting back for now.
You guys.
We're not going to sit back either. I'll show you what I've gained during my time in Class 7. And the soul of the Special Support Section, too.
This is one of my hometowns, and I shall put both my blades and my family's name on the line to defend it.
I think I finally see the purpose of my inclusion in Class 7.
For Elise, the princess, and my dear instructor, and for my very own path as well.
It's about time we get to show off how much we've caught up to you.
Yeah, this time, we won't differentiate between old and new. We are all members of Class 7. You too, Celine. Let's go!
Of course.
And Celine gets the last word. Oh boy. Wait, but there's a little, like, path that we could go around on the... Can we come back out? There's, like, a little path going behind it. Ah. God damn it. Don't think I forgot about that. Okay. So let me guess, we do this dungeon and then the summer... If the summer festival... If they're teasing the summer festival so much and we don't get to do it... Oh. Oh boy.
This place. The Dark Dragon Sanctuary.
Of course it lives in a dungeon, not just like an open area we can go fight it in. They never do they?
The cryptid that turned Heimdall into a city of the dead lies further within.
Looks like we've got 3 entrances ahead of us.
I believe they're a type of spiritual pathway.
It said that 800 years ago, Emperor Hector had to split his troops into 3.
In that case, shall we handle this like the naval fortress?
I'm sure there'll be traps here too.
Time is short. Let's get started. If martial law is declared now, it could lead to mass panic. They might even use the damage from the Night Touch as an excuse to start a war with Calvard.
What?
Well, it isn't impossible.
Yeah. It's not really Claire or Lecter's style to pull a stunt like that, but...
Chancellor Osborne and my brother are a different story.
Things are really heating up now.
We need to stop them before Dad's division gets involved.
Yeah. Class 7, let's give it everything we've got. I want us to split up evenly into 3 balanced teams. Let me hear your opinions on who should go where.
Please organize a member of Class 7 to 3 teams. Each team can have up to 2 members of the new Class 7, and Rean will need to be assigned to Team C. Oh, only up to 2... Wait. Can have up to, or... Because chances are... Okay, if that's the case, then that means Team C is probably going to be facing. Then again, we might be able to come together... Is this going to be like Sky the Third, where we all fight bosses separately, or... And, like, then the final one is the one that you really want to keep together? But we finally get to change between teams. There's a point to this menu. I hope I can change it, though. Let's think about this for a second. Here, let's get my ideal team going with... Wait, what? Do I really... Oh, come on. Really? Really? Is that how we're gonna play this? I can literally, so I'm limited, but I can pick and choose at least a little bit. Fine. Fine. Okay. Oh god, it's been a while. Okay. Here, give me a sec. So, physical attacker, art attacker, secondary attacker, various methodologies, support, and then arbitrarily throwing them at the ends of various ones. Okay.
Let's get started. All of Class 7 will now begin its assault on the Dark Dragon Sanctuary. We need to stop what's behind the scenes from converging with what's on the surface. Let's put everything we've learned into this. May the goddess guide us. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah!
Haven't heard a loud one like that in some time, but I guess we are committed to each of them. Oh god, I need to set everyone up. Oh, this is probably a good place to save at the beginning of this and do that in between.
For the honor of Thors.
I won't allow the city I was born and raised in to be swallowed by darkness!
Let's uncover the truth of what's happening to this land.
We will purify the darkness that has been festering here for hundreds of years.
I'll find the source of the malicious wind coursing through this land.
Thor's Military Academy, Class 7, move out!
Let's be careful, everyone.
Oh, if it's like the other ones, I can, change them too. Will I get cutscenes for them too? Probably.
In the name of the Blades of Vander.
We'll win for sure. I swear it on the honor of the Bracer Guilds, supporting Gauntlet.
Senior Bracer, Fee Class L, ready to go.
My melody will guide us through this dark fog.
Let us go! Clown Soleus!
Yeah, they're all,
Let's get to exploring.
they're as generic as I figured they'd be. It's sort of, insert here and there. It's still fun, though.
Okay, let's get started. Let's save the people of this city from danger.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble and put an end to this threat.
Let's do it, Lammy!
Enough talk! Let's just rush through!
Okay, that's probably a good last one
Let's get started.
to end on. Okay. I am going to set everyone all the sorts of fuck up. So, I'll see you next time, because I'm definitely not going to be doing this. And yeah, I'll do it in between episodes, basically. So, oh look, I'm a half hour over 100 hours now. Hey, look, guys. I don't think I have 100 hours or more in any of these games, actually. So this is the first. Yay. So, I'll see you all next time. Drive safely, everyone. And hello. And welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. So, I set everyone up. Someone also pointed out that there's a Master Quartz that was in that area that I was intending to go back and see what was behind the gate, basically. There's a Master Quartz there. So I went and grabbed it so I could just use it as part of me setting up stuff. So, I have set up... I didn't touch the new Class 7 guys. So, let's go through each person. Like I said, I have a primary attacker, art attacker, secondary attacker, and support, and healing and support, and then extra. For Fee, I obviously went evasion. For obvious reasons. I also thought, I guess would be a good reason, because it can attract enemy attention. Especially for the evasion tank here. Yeah. Everything just sort of built towards the evasion. She doesn't have bad strength either. Obviously for Elliot, I went support, healing, and whatnot. Yeah, in general, just sort of more defensive, entirely based around doing support for stuff like cannon. And I have some things that are at a low level, but I did this because it's more defensive, ultimately. Absorbs magic attacks? Yeah. It's at 3, but hopefully it'll get up in, like, a decent amount of time, For Sarah, I went more of a break-centric one, because you have like break damage increased by 50% on Thor, and break damage increased with high HP, and then break and etc, etc, etc. Team B. Do not touch Ash. Eustace is someone who has the new Master Quartz that I got from the chest behind the gate, and it's pretty interesting. I mainly wanted to make sure I was using it as a primary one because it has automatically recovered from KO. 1 HP, CP plus 100. 1 times per battle. Yeah, that's not nearly as good as the other one, but you know, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. He's an art attacker essentially in the end. Cover CP. I wasn't really able to get art attack up on a lot of my guys. I sort of have a lot of the really good art attack accessories and quartz dedicated towards Altina and Mise, and I was explicitly choosing not to take anything off any of the new Class 7 people because I didn't want to mess with their setup for when inevitably we don't have everyone in the party later. So basically, I gave him a bunch of these bells. Mind Up, EP, Cast, and it's entirely based around that. Didn't touch Yuna. Alisa, obviously, is healing and support at the moment. Mainly, the idea is that I wanted to reduce her water arts cast. Made her a bit more defensive. She's actually not as defensive as Elliot, despite me putting on stuff like Defense 3. So, interesting. I didn't really have many water bells, so I couldn't really double down on the bell stuff as much for her. In general, support, healing. For Milliam. Milliam was sort of the last person I was able to do anything on, so she's just sort of whatever I had left, basically. Unfortunately. And like any good quartz I had left, I don't really have a premise for her, honestly. Okay. Rean didn't touch. Emma, art attacker. Sort of the same idea. I'm sort of betting on this getting up a bit higher in time. She has a bit more, she's a bit better than Eustace in terms of art attack, but that's mainly because that's at 4 at the moment. That she's around the same at the moment. So I figured, yeah, you have the offensive arts do more damage that I have on Tina, is good on her. And then you also have the evade magic attack, and the critical damage one as well. Since it's on Machias and Emma, I figure that should be pretty good in terms of a leveling up as a secondary thing. Yeah, in general, Night Golem, a lot of art attack plus 50%, should be able to just do a lot of burst damage at the beginning of battles, even cast, mines, critical rate up even, plus the critical rate from the Master Quartz, and then these give higher art attack, Dragon Vision, Intimidation, stuff like that. Laura, I went more for all-out strength and critical, stuff like that. The idea of this gives critical up, it also gives the strength large up for 4 turns at the beginning of the battle, and this gives the damage increase by 120% aspect to it. So with 1300, nearly 1400 strength, she should be by far my strongest physical hitter. So, that should be fun. Yeah, basically put stuff on in order to increase her attack, as well as give her some critical up as well. For Machias, the idea was more defensive. He's not really amazingly defensive, but he does have the Aegis, which gives him the Absolute Reflect as well. As well as this, which should give some evasion for magic. It's not quite as good as like being really good defensively, but it should give a little bit of wiggle room. And then in general, everything else just sort of like a little evasion up, a little shield up. I didn't put like defense up. Maybe I want to put defense up on him. Yeah, that might be better for that. I don't want to make him too slow, Earth Bowls, etc., etc. Just sort of try to. Again, the ones that are in the support roles are the ones that were the later ones I put on, so I was trying to work with the concept for some of them, but it wasn't amazingly well done for all of them, just due to the lack of quartz and whatnot. And for Gaius, He's sort of a mixed evasion plus abnormalities, where I have a bunch of stuff like sleep, blind, petrify on him, while also increasing his strength, as well as having a pretty decent evasion set. So, it is what it is ultimately. I'm not trying too hard to make that overpowered. I could put Sirius on her instead. It's not that much different. Then again, both of them give insight. That's critical rate up, technically, is the main one. Stronger counterattacks after evading. Oh boy. Okay, well, I wasn't really trying too hard to make anyone, like, OP. I wanted to spread out I wanted to make everyone viable to some extent. And that covers the setups. The actual items sort of go along with the same concept of trying to get stuff up. Here's the thing, I did explicitly put stuff on Machias in order to try to get his health up and whatnot. And yet, at the same time, he manages to be well below Gaius in that regard. It's unfortunate. And then again, once this stuff goes up, 7 and 7 versus 6 and 4, yeah, it should probably help a bit once those are up a bit more in order to match him. Okay, so I am going to start with Team A. So I'm probably not going to do it today, but I feel like I'm getting close enough to the end where I can spend a weekend and basically just, play the rest of the game. Which I'm probably going to do, not this weekend, but probably next. So, next in terms of recording and whatnot, so I'm already a little bit ahead of the recordings because it's getting interesting. So, let's go! Oh wow, had a slow down. Ooh. Like a shelter thing down there. Okay, I'm guessing there's some... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, I haven't had this issue in a while. Okay. I haven't had that since, like, Chapter 1. It's a weird bug.
Our chance to attack.
This is like the music we've had when, like, facing Enforcer sometimes, isn't it? Interesting. So, important. We do not get remotes. We do not get remote orders, so it is limited to who we have here. Got it. That's important, and that's going to make a hell of a difference.
Now.
Okay, so we have a bunch of enemies that can reflect at least basic attacks.
Charging.
Of course there's greats here.
He looks pretty...
Yeah, that does look intimidating. It feels familiar, too.
There!
Weak. It's down.
Keep it up!
Let's go.
Scatter your foe!
Got it. Let's go.
Now!
Keep it up!
My turn. Arcus activate.
My turn.
Arcus, activate! Very well. Yeah! Let's go! Yeah! There!
I'll assist.
It's down.
Keep it up! Very well. It's down!
I'll assist.
Got it. Now!
Keep it up!
My turn.
There! Very well. My turn. There!
My turn.
Scatter your foes!
Yeah.
Got it.
Let's go. Beats down.
I'll assist. My turn. Arcus activate.
Very well.
My turn. Weak. Yeah. I shall go. Arcus activate. My turn.
Huh? Now.
Let's go. Yeah.
Now. Yeah. Now.
Too slow.
My turn. It's down.
Keep it up. Let's go. Now, let's continue onward.
Yeah, that's not bad, at the very least.
That wasn't so hard.
Probably should heal, but yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't so hard. And, okay. Put that down, that means we now have... What the hell? We now have a path back. What's this? This tile seemed to shine when stepped on. But it doesn't look like anything changed. Let me ask the other teams. They spoke with their allies about the magic tile they found on the ground. The tile glows when you step on it. I suspect these tiles are key to progressing. Doesn't this kind of remind you of the April Fortress? God damn it, Dark Dragon, stop being like Aurelia. I had the same thought. If I recall correctly, there was a device that required two separate parties to operate simultaneously from two locations. So perhaps if we stand on the multiple tiles at the same time, yes, it might just be worth a try. Well, let's go stand on some tiles then. Okay. Well, I still have more areas to explore here, so after that.
There. Now.
Too slow.
I'll finish it.
Our teamwork
Thank
was
you, Kurt. Enemy eliminated. We can now continue.
So again, Sagittarius shoes. What are those two? Ooh, evasion up! Who can I make more evasive? I could do you, but that would put you off. That would put you off 69%. Is it worth it? Is it truly, honestly worth it? I don't know. It might be. Actually, with the art attack up and movement up even, might be good to put that on an art attacker, technically. Yeah, useless. Okay, Team B time. Okay, let's go. I have not used this before. That does not have a distance to it. Okay, trying to remember what all we have here.
I will fulfill my...
I will say, this group feels like it's much stronger than the other group. Maybe the actual enemies here feel like they're just weaker, though. I don't know, like, I guess I was much more... Oh wow, there's just a magic knight here. I was more evasion focused.
Locked and loaded.
I want to be realistic about it.
What a powerful foe. Have at you.
Oh, that's fun.
Now.
That's fun.
That's what you get for... Yeah! There!
Here I go!
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Leave it to me. Very well.
All right. Let's fall back.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here I go. Breakthrough! It's my turn.
I got this.
I can't lose.
Arcus, activate!
Thank you.
Thanks.
You have my thanks.
Good luck.
It's my turn. Strengthening! It's my turn.
Arcus, activate! I got this. Arcus, activate!
Yes! Arcus activate!
Here I go. Time barrier. Break!
Leave it to me.
My turn.
My goodness, this thing.
Arcus activate!
My turn.
It's my turn.
Say.
Yeah!
My turn. Arcus, activate!
My turn. Now's our chance!
It's mine. It's my turn.
It's my turn. Divine Shield, protect
Yes!
us!
Arcus activate!
Strengthening!
My turn. Now, here's this. That's what you get for yeah. There.
All right.
It's my turn.
More incoming!
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
This is the power of Class 7!
Oh, is that supposed I feel like we get one of those after one of, like, the boss monsters. I guess the Magic Knight was the boss monster for this one. Yeah, it wasn't easy. I think it was a bit harder than the one in the other one, the, like, griffin thing. Had a lot of fucking health.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Freya Regalia. Art speed ups, art attack and speed up mainly. I see the advantage, especially in someone like, say, her. I could probably stand to be a little bit more defensive being a support person.
I'll take you
God,
out.
oh my god, that was just like right, it was like right around the goddamn corner. Oh my god.
Here I go.
Oh my goodness, that legitimately scared me. Oh my god.
Breakthrough.
Okay, ladder down, and there was a grate not so far away, so let's check that out. 'Cause there's always a grate.
This is nothing.
I admit, that wasn't half bad.
I have a long way yet.
Ha! That's how it's done.
Yeah, it is. Okay, just the one chest. Okay, well, we have 2 people on these now. I don't think there's anywhere else to go. Yeah, the other place is definitely blocked off. What's that? Oh, that must be group, C's. Yeah. Okay, something's going on in the middle of C's area.
Yeah!
So let's switch over to C, our main group. Okay, let's go.